Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Everybody gets to go back to work today. Woo! Put on them positive vibes. It's gonna be a good day. Everybody usually is like on a Monday, they're either running late. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, I can't wait to get rid of these kids. But we love them, right? Cheers, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone slept well. I was up all. Listen, I got this creative thing going on. Let's go ahead and deep breath out. Oh, make your bed. Oh, I don't know why that feels so good when you do your neck like that. It's like things pop back there. I gotta research that. Let me get a sip. I we had this. In your house you have like all these different flavors of teas and coffees and whatever, and your creams and your sugars and stuff. I found this coffee that we had, and it's like a vegan, vegetarian. It's called Doyle, Every Doyle or something like that. It's good stuff. It's like for your mind, body, and it doesn't cause jitters or anything like that. Um, yeah, it's good coffee. Let's start off with the products of the day. I got a gift yesterday. You know who you are. Thank you very much. The bag is cute, right? They listen for sure, because it's very like, and the paper is cute. Look, it's got, herbs and stuff. Smells good too. Alright, so first product of the day is going to be called Earth Made. It's an all natural. I'm gonna smell this. Cleaning product. Ooh, that smells so good it makes me want to sneeze. I'm trying to welcome the sneeze, but it doesn't want to come out. It's called Surface Cleaner Monster Spray. God bless you. Thank you. It's actually made in the city that I'm in. I'm gonna tag them in this. Surface cleaner, you clean everything with it. I literally didn't clean yesterday because I wanted to use this. It's called Monster Spray. It's for everything. All natural, 100% natural ingredients. Boom. And she's cute. She got a cute logo on her. Next product is a Burt's Bees Brightening by Cellulose gel mask. She's cute. Sweet mandarin. Oh, we gotta smell this. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it don't smell good, not all money's good money. Oh, it's blue. Yeah, I guess it does smell like orange peels. 100% vegan. Oh, there's like 5 things in here. They're all oils, all good for you. Check that one out. Burt's Bees. We trust that brand, right? For our lips. Why not our face? Alright. Lavender oil. See, with these essential oils, I pick the good ones, and then I'll put them around the window seals. Okay, where my left ear's ringing loud. Spiritual angels here. Thank you. I acknowledge it. I put them around the window seals when you're like cleaning the room, because you know you get that draft under your windows and under your door. You just drip a little bit, and if it has alcohol in it, it'll burn it off. But also, you just take some drops, drop it in your candle. Even if it's a plain candle, like you can get them little tea light candles and change your scents. Just a pro tip. Why not, right? We have this at home. But it's lavender. Lavender equals royalty. And then when I was at the church of it all yesterday, that's such a good church. I'm telling you, if you guys can watch it live, and it's not like church, it's more like I went early. I sat with like the group, with the wise group. There was like 20 of us. Next week I'm gonna bring some baked goods, and as soon as I opened my mouth, it was like I was put with the people I was supposed to be put with. Quite literally, everybody got me. Everybody understood what I was saying. They were shocked that I was saying the things that I was saying. In the beginning I was real nervous about saying it, and I was like, you know what? Nope. We're not letting that defeat us. We're just going to say what we want to say. And if we look crazy, then we won't come back. Somebody will listen to us, right? But they were all into everything that I was saying. And it went by like that. That's how you know it was good. Like if you find a job and it goes by like that, that's their job, right? And be positive about it. Even when you can't be positive about it. Like, my mom has several jobs, right? Well, she does transportation of that's her business, but she does transportation in the morning. I'm like, you gotta be real positive, make them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be so positive if I had that job that she had. Anyways, the next one I had, so they had this little bookshop, right? I'm digging through my bag because right now my finances are in shambles. Because my life burned down. Remember I told you guys that before? Everything I own burned down, but, my mom's been buying me all right now, and I'm really appreciative. So thank you, Mom. Like, I have so much stuff. I could fill 2 apartments, and I'm only going to have 1 apartment, probably. But I welcome it. I'm grateful. But there was a bookstore, and there were all these great books, like books that I like. Every book in that store, there was nothing that was like, fictional. Like, maybe there was, I just didn't see it. But the guy who sings on stage, I just literally, the first book I seen, that's how I know. That's how, like, I literally would, I'll go into a room, just like with clothing. That's why I don't like to go shopping with nobody. I'll go into a room and I see what it is that I'm supposed to have, like that. 2 seconds. I was in that shop maybe 1 minute. I didn't even walk through the whole store. I already knew which one it was. And it's called Open Your Mind to Receive. And it's all books like this. Divine, energy, the stones and the herbs of it all, holistic, whatever. But this book, and look, it's a small one. Like, we're reading that. Like that. If I like this book, I would read this in a day. If I really wanted to, but I'm real busy today. So we're going to break it up day by day. And there's not that many pages of it. Whatever. This book ain't meant for everybody, but I know it's meant for me, and I didn't even have to read it. But the first chapter is It's Time to Receive. And I'm overdue for the universe to turn the tables for me. Because I put in the work. Okay? Moving on. Let's get into our topics real quick. I have a couple of parables for you. So the first one's going to be the sorting hat parable. Thank you for my gift. Who brought me that? I really appreciate it. You know who you are. I'm not going to put you out there like that, but I really appreciate it. And you're a really, really good friend to me and my family. So thank you for being there. Sorting hat parable. So this is something. So when I sit there and I think, right? I don't know how everybody else thinks. I think about that Shallow Hal where he's like, almost like all these thoughts that are going through his head or whatever. And in my mind, I'm like Terminator. When the Terminator opens his eyes and it's like, I see everything. And I've always been that way. I dissect a room in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds, I already know what's going on. But sorting hat parable. So when I was incarcerated, right? I talk about why, and I have no problem. Whatever's happened to me in my life, I own it, I accept it, and I have alchemized whatever energy or whatever situations I've been into, and I've got the most out of them. And I promise you that. And I've learned my lesson. So, I'm sitting there and I'm watching what goes on as you go in and you go into these rooms and you're moved into these rooms every day, and there's an orientation period and like everything there happens for a reason. And people are just complaining about it, la la la. Well, think about it like, let's say, for instance, Harry Potter. When Harry Potter goes into the school for the first time, they have that big grand dinner as a celebration, and then they bring out the sorting hat. Okay, it's the same thing. So if nobody really understands what that part is, that was one of the first things that stood out to me in that movie. Like, oh, that's really cool. Like, he's basically, the sorting hat is basically the direction, right, in which he's seeing you to be, in which he's seeing you to go in, how you move, your movement, right? So let's say Slytherin, right? The evils of it all, the dark magic of it all. You know, the way that you move, the way that you present is going to be where you're put, what direction you're placed into, whether you like it or not. Okay? That's your movement. That's what you are putting out there. And we all have a choice, right? We could have all lived with Harry at Gryffindor, but we chose that path. Okay? Because that's what we're presenting as. People are wondering, how are you doing it? How are you doing it? How are they doing it? I'm just waking up being the best version of myself, right? So I would probably go to a different house because I've changed myself. Okay? And in jail, they do the same thing. So you go in, they do a sorting hat phase where they do all your medical, all your mental, all your do. Then they move you somewhere. And if you're capable, that's the medical side. Then when you're capable, they take you to the orientation phase. In the orientation phase, it's a free for all. Right then and there is when you're like, you gotta show your talents. You gotta show what you can do. A lot of people be sleeping. Well, they're gonna put you into some really, really bad dorms. Okay, and charges are included in that, but they have different pods for different types of charges and orientation periods. But the guy who's like the babysitter person, that's the one that's gonna put you in the thing. Okay. And some of them people are real good. Like, they will sock it to you. And if they don't talk to you, they're over it. Like, they're not even going to waste their breath anymore. And if they see someone whose movement is strong, like, you know how many people, and they'll pull you to the side. Like, I remember COs pulling me to the side and being like, don't, like, why are you here? Why are you here? You really aren't supposed to be here. Like, you're a good person. Whatever you're going through, whatever movement you're on, take this moment and learn from it. But they drop gems on me, right? And then the ones that are like, boom, boom, shake up the room and start tearing everything up. There was this one. I'm going to talk about that later, but I had some favorites. And they love me too. I had one that was homophobic, and he treated me horribly. I remember I got all my commissary finally all at one time after 3 weeks, right? Because it's always backed up. Send your people commissary if they need it. This man took I got 3 big packs, 3 of the biggest packs they had, my family sent me. And he dumped all my stuff out in front of everybody. Like, I'm talking about 20 different cells on the top, 20 different cells on the bottom. And to embarrass me, he dumped my whole entire sack in front of everywhere. It was horrible, but they do that to you. You know what I mean? And I was positive about it. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I said, it's because you think I'm cute, right? You're trying me because you think I'm cute. Because otherwise, you had no reason to do nothing to me, okay? Everybody's like, oh, because I didn't keep my mouth shut in there. Everything's on camera, so if anybody tries me, that was my way out. So you put your hands on me, I promise you, we are going to, every single one of my LGBT alphabet crew, we are going to sit with our Kentucky Derby hats on, and while I'm laying up in the hospital penthouse suite with America feeling bad about me and funding my GoFundMe because they feel bad too, you're going to be sitting here eating stovetop slop, and I'm going to be like, oh, excuse me, can I get an extra muffin, please? You know what? Do you mind going downstairs? Oh, my feet. Put a pillow. Can I get another pillow? So if you're LGBT and you are going to jail, own who you are, because I owned who I was and I didn't get, because I was on my own and I had nothing to lose. And I refused to be bullied by some monsters and some goblins in jail. You think you're gonna bully me? I don't care if you're bigger than me. This is your lifestyle. You only get movement when you come to jail. I am the movement, right? Moving on. And then on the slide, then on the slide, they want to be all freaky and stuff and talk about, hey, what's up? Come here. Nobody's looking. Ah! Oh, no. And I promise you 3 times, okay? We'll talk about that at a later date. Because about 175 people, I would say 99 of them tried it, if not more. And I didn't do nothing with nobody in jail. With that, I pass. Moving on. Temple of mind, body, and soul parable. So think of your mind, body, and soul like your locker. Okay. The tattoos of it all. You really, I mean, do what you want to do, right? You know it's permanent. You know, because somebody's going to tell you. You know what you're doing to your body. You know what you're eating. You know what you're... All of that matters. So if you care about your kids, you care about, you know what I'm saying, whoever, you're older, you care about your family, go eat something green. Stop eating at the what you call it. Go for a walk. Because the best revenge on people, you fight with your money, not with your hands, okay? Straight up. Fight with your health and not with your makeup. Okay? I was looking up this thing. How many minutes I got? I got 3. I was looking up this thing yesterday. Like, I just follow my movement, whatever comes to my mind, right? So yesterday I'm like, oh, what's better for you? Frozen or canned or fresh or whatever? It don't matter, okay? I just look at the salt and the sugar content on it for sure and compare whatever brands have the less, whatever, you know? And if you're looking at less calories, make sure that it doesn't have that bad, like, look at the ingredients if you're looking for less calories, because a lot of times they're putting these powders in there that are doing more harm than good. So you're taking lower calories, but you're paying for it in another way. So just go for a walk. I'm going for a walk today, like right after when the sun comes out. Ooh, it's real pretty outside. And I'm going to go manifest the store that I want over here in the corner, because I see synchronicities in numbers. My number is 22222. And the address is 222. Oh, baby, I'm walking up there every single day. I'm telling you, and you're giving it to me. Like, I promise you, I'm gonna have that shop. I want a little shop with a little business that I'm doing. I mean, I'll take a van. I'll take, like a van. But I really like that shop for myself. Maybe in the next life. But speak it into existence. Last one. Speak it into existence. Wake up in the morning. I don't care if people think you're crazy when you're walking around. Like, people that I know that are falling into my circle, right? They might talk to themselves and they might talk to the Holy Spirit or whoever is their higher power. Right